What's going on, everybody? Episode number 13, and today is a pretty big topic, and that is how to change out the blade on the Cobra Class 14 splitter. But first, let's talk about the tools you're going to need to get the job done. Alright, so you want to begin by raising the top roller to its highest position. This will give you a nice gap to help seed the blade block. Alright, so to remove the blade, you have a total of 8 screws that need to be removed. The first set you need to remove are the blade clamp screws on both sides. Second, loosen up the rear blade holding screws. And lastly, remove the top blade holding screws. Now you can remove the blade and put in a fresh new one. Real quick, I want to show you what the block is. This is an internal part that is on both sides of the machine, and then the small hole on the side is the oiling point, and the blade stops and rests against the top piece of the block. So the new blade gets inserted at a slight angle, and it will stop once it touches the blocks on both sides. You can gently press the blade into the block and back it off to make sure it's seated properly. The next step is to insert all the screws back into their slots, but do not tighten them down just yet. The important part of this next step is to hold the blade forward against the block the entire time and tighten down the center top blade screw first, and then hand tighten the rear blade holding screws. Finally, use your T-hex wrench to tighten the blade clamp screws. Now we got to check the blade spacing, so grab a standard business card, which should be about 1/64 of an inch thick, and insert it into the bottom roller and the blade, and move it back and forth. There should be a proper gap, and the card will have no bounce, and you will feel a slight drag evenly across the blade. Now lower the top roller and check to see if there is an even contact. There should be absolutely no light visible or peeking through, indicating a perfectly balanced roller. If there is light peeking through your unbalanced roller, you need to tighten the adjustment screw on the appropriate side. Now don't forget to put the safety guard back on if your machine has it, and you are all set with a fresh new blade. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this information has helped you. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. That helps the channel grow, and I'll see you on next week's episode.